All right, guys, we are about to go back in again here and give another shot to Bonnie, the reticulated python. And she had some basically bite wounds from another snake.
Right.
And she had to have some stitches.
Right.
And now she's getting some antibiotic shots.
Right. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes during breeding season, the males can get really aggressive and bite the females. It's stupid. You know, I told them you'll never find love that way.
Some of them like it rough.
Some of them do. She does not. So she pulled away and it tore big pieces of skin and flesh. And so we had to take her to the vet on an emergency vet visit on a Sunday and stitch her up. Because 5 of us couldn't hold her still to even clean the wounds.
5 people to clean the wounds. 5 people.
Men, including Drew, Noah.
She's really, really strong.
Really strong. 5 of us. 5 of them couldn't hold her while I cleaned the wounds. So we had to take her to the vet and anesthetize her, put her to sleep so we could stitch her up. And now we have to give her antibiotics while she's healing. She's doing good. So
now she's a 17-foot long snake, and she's huge. She's a big snake. Besides being long, she's got a girth.
Yet. She's only 8 years old, so she's going to get a lot bigger. Females of this species can get over 25, 26 feet.
Wow.
30, some people say, but I don't think there's any documentation of that. 28, I think, is the biggest documented one. But yeah, she's so 17 feet and 120 pounds, but she'll eventually get, probably, since she's her size at her age, she could get 24 to 27 feet and 300 pounds eventually.
Wow, how much do you think she weighs now?
About 120. We weighed her when we took her.
No, she's 120 pounds.
120 pounds. Pure muscle,
wow.
though. Like I said,
all muscle.
We had 1,000 pounds of men trying to hold her and couldn't hold her.
Couldn't hold her. And we're going to go and give her a shot.
Right. You get the head.
All right.
Part of the problem is there's 2 reticulated pythons there, Mike and Bonnie. He's not the one that bit her, it was Clyde over in the other habitat. But we may want to stick Mike in a tub while we do this. He's kind of bitey.
So basically we're kind of wrangling, we're trying to deal with 2 different pythons at the same time. And they're both
in the lid right there. Yeah, it's much easier to deal with
one.
And Greta's here too, and she likes to bite. She's a 10-foot Burmese.
So there's literally 3 in here.
There are 3 in here, yes. And they're all deadly.
And they're all deadly.
Yeah, they're not too scary. Hopefully it'll hold him for a couple minutes. Grab that rock. We just need 2 minutes. I'll hold him with the scroll. Yeah, let's stay back a little bit.
But she's facing there. Now how do you grab when she's facing you?
You have a hat?
Yeah.
Did you see what I just did?
Yeah.
We covered his face, his eyes, so he couldn't see my hand when it came in and grabbed his neck.
I cover the eyes like this.
Yeah.
Just remember, it's okay. You signed the waiver.
This is a 17-foot long python here, guys.
Yeah, and we're indemnified, so it's okay.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
You signed the release form.
Never. Don't worry about me.
You're gonna get good footage. No. If she bites you, we will unwrap her. If she wraps around you, she probably won't. She's gonna bite defensively at this point. She's not trying to kill you to eat you.
Yeah.
She's not hungry.
She's gonna bite. She'll probably let go.
So she'll bite and let go.
Now the thing with these guys is they have really big. I mean, she's a really big snake. She's got a mouth full of teeth, and the teeth are kind of like fish hooks where they dig into your skin, and if you pull out, they're gonna just rip.
Right. Well, you won't be able to pull out. We're not strong enough. She pulled away from the other snake because she's super strong. And it ripped, but you won't be able to pull away.
But I'm pretty much screwed.
110 teeth, half an inch long, go into your flesh and grip. That's how they kill
110 teeth?
Yeah.
110 teeth?
Four rows on the top, 2 rows on the bottom. They grab the animal, they hook it, and then they wrap. Okay, if one gets a hold of somebody, what we have to do is unwrap. You don't have to use alcohol or hot water or whatever, all the things you might have heard. All you gotta do is grab the tail and walk away, straighten it out so that they know they're not gonna get to kill their prey. And then you get to the mouth, and like I had a 14-foot Burmese on my arm one time.
So you've been bit by one almost this big?
Almost, yeah. mouth was that big, it latched onto my arm. And she tried to come up around my neck. First I threw her body down, put my leg over it, and she wrapped around my leg instead of my neck. Okay, and then we never opened the door without backup. I had Larry standing at the door, but he didn't see what happened. I was kind of behind the door. I said, Larry, I don't get too freaked out about anything, because panic never solves anything. I said, Larry, I could use a hand in here. And Larry goes, yeah. Oh, he climbs in there and tries to unwrap it. He couldn't do it by himself. And luckily my mom walked by, and between her and Larry and myself, we were able to unwrap that python. And you straighten them out, and then when you get to the mouth, you gag them. Whatever they've got a hold of, you push it into their throat as hard as you can, because that makes them uncomfortable, and then they want to unhook their teeth. Okay? You got to make them
you push your arm into their throat?
Yeah. You hold the neck and you push it on harder, whatever they've got, and gag them, because then they don't want it anymore. It's gagging them. They've obviously lost the fight. They're not going to kill you, so they just let go. They unhook the teeth themselves.
Am I just doing blinding like this?
Yep. You're going to blind with your left hand, grab with your right.
She's looking to strike.
No, she's not in the position.
She's to strike?
She would get in a different position if
she was going to strike.
She's just going to sit there. She put the hat over her eyes.
All the way sit it on her?
Yep. All the way down. All the way down. Now grab her neck. Now, there you go. See? You need that so you look cool. Now we're going to give it a shot.
Alright, we're going to, like, you want me to just hold her down for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep her down.
You tell me. You tell me if she bites me, okay?
Okay. She's good. There she goes. She moves. Whoo!
Not too bad. She's taking it really well this time.
Yeah.
Last time you were here,
she went crazy, guys, and we'll show you that footage too. Whoa!
So how often are we doing antibiotics right now?
every other day.
So every other day, Jay gets the joy of coming in here and putting a shot in a 17-foot python. It's crazy work. Why do you do this again?
I love it. Certainly doesn't pay very well, but we love the animals, and we love educating kids and adults. Easy girl.
Sometimes the animals don't know you love them, especially when you have to give them shots and stuff. You can't explain,
Right.
hey, this is for your own good.
Right. Yeah, and even though they're relatively smart animals, they never they don't care. They still want to kill you when you're sticking needles in them. But yeah, that gives you an idea of her size. Look how big that head is compared to your hand. And like I said, she's not full grown. And her male, even though he's 17 foot as well, he's about 35 years old. And males don't get as big as females do. But he's got a lot more girth on his head. His head is huge compared to hers because he's got the age. And he's a big male. 17 foot's big for a male reticulated pythons. The females get bigger because they need to be bigger to carry eggs and stuff. A female this size can lay about 60 eggs. I think she laid 60 eggs last time.
She has 60 eggs.
I'll show you one of the eggs too.
Do you feel that?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Look how big she is here. Shh, this is my hand, guys. She's huge.
Well, she's even thicker up here where I gave her the shot.
Yeah, right up here. She's like, this is my arm. Look at my arm, guys. Look at my arm and look at the snake. This is a big snake.
And she's going to get bigger. And they're deadly. I mean, she can strike 7 feet in about a second or less. And
Wow.
when she's hungry, you know, and smells food, deadly. Even the somewhat tame pythons are deadly when they're feeding. That's why we tell people not to buy these as pets. 99.9% of the public should not own a reticulated python as a pet. You can't deal with it. That's why we end up with so many.
Because people get them as pets and then they realize, you know what? This is way too much for me to handle. This thing is getting really big. It's biting. And at some point it becomes deadly.
Right.
Right? And what am I going to do?
Oh
with
yeah,
it?
at 10 or 11 feet they can kill a person. The one that killed the guy in Denver was only 11 foot. He fed it a rabbit.
Smaller than this one right here that we're dealing with.
Much smaller. 11 foot.
And what happened with that?
He fed it a rabbit, and him and his friend then tried to take it out and play with it, you know. Like, oh, we'll handle her, she's tame. Well, one rabbit wasn't enough. She wanted more. She smelled
So she
rabbit.
was in food mode.
She saw the body heat. Here, lift her head up. Lift her head up. Let's look at the thermoreceptive pits. Right here on her face. These are thermal receptive pits. They see infrared body heat. Sorry, girl. It's okay. You're okay. They see infrared body heat, and so she smelled rabbit. She saw body heat. She was still hungry. He was there and smelled like rabbit, so she grabbed a hold of him and wrapped around him. His friend.
So as far as she's concerned, he's prey.
Right.
Yeah.
His friend, and you know, I mean, they'll realize it after they kill you that
there's a little bit too big for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll apologize, but it's too late then.
They'll apologize. I can't believe I ate my owner.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the ointment. Yeah, so she wrapped around him and was killing him. His friend got a knife and was trying to stab the snake to get to let go.
Yeah.
That just makes him mad and makes him coil tighter.
Oh,
you can't
so
stab
totally
him.
the wrong strategy for getting off.
All you gotta do is grab
Jay
the
gave
tail.
the strategy earlier for doing it right.
All you gotta do is grab the tail and walk away. Straighten it out. You know, you got two bodies going in opposite
directions. If they had done that,
directions.
they might have been able to save his
Oh
life.
yeah, for sure. He wouldn't have been happy.
Whoa.
He would have had some pretty bad scars.
So you can see there, that is where she's been stitched up. So we're actually trying to
lift her head up.
Trying to provide.
I got to get underneath it. So lift up. Up. There you go. That was almost all the way around.
She doesn't like it at all.
Nope.
Nope. I got her.
Okay.
She is strong. Dang, she is strong. She is strong, guys.
Yeah.
I wish you guys could feel how strong she is, but I kind of don't want you guys to feel how strong she is. She's hard to hold.
Both hands.
To control her, it's literally taking me both hands.
Easy, girl.
Oh, she's spinning towards me in the wrong direction. Oh, she's trying to quit.
Some of those stitches, right?
Try to get back up with the head and stuff.
Yeah. I told Pork Chop one day to watch my back. He said, "What do I do?" I said, "Well, if you can't go unwrap her, go get help. Because at least a person, if they can't unwrap it, they can get help." He says, "You don't think I can unwrap that snake from you?" So I let him handle an 11-footer and see how strong she was. He's like, "Okay, I couldn't unwrap that snake from you if she had a hold of you and didn't want me to." Yeah, there you go.
Huge snake. She's big, guys. Really big. Whoa. There she goes.
So this is when we usually say our recipe for sugar cookies. You're going to want to bake your... No.
What about sugar cookies? What? Sugar cookies?
Easy girl. Is she strong?
Oh, she's really strong.
She's not even strong.
She's so strong, guys. Whew. Even her head, even just the back here is strong.
There you go. All right.
And now we're rubbing ointment on places where it hurts. She doesn't want to be touched there.
No, that's why.
Yeah, that's why she's moving around like this. It's because we're putting antibiotic ointment in spots that, you know, she was gashed. She doesn't want... She's still got a little bit of shed going on. She's like, "I will kill you, Charles." That's what she's
now
thinking
what we're
right
gonna
now.
do is get out of here. And she's not even trying that hard. I thought she was gonna wrap around me for a second. She's like, "I don't want it."
Wait, but that
I don't want to
famous
kill you.
last words. She's moving.
I just want you to let me go.
She's trying to.
Okay. Go ahead and let it go. Just gently and back out. Okay. Okay, Bonnie.
All right.
See you in 2 days.
All right, guys. We've given her medication, and so Jay's gonna have to do this again in 2 days. So watch for him on the news.
All right.
The obituary section.
Obituary thing. All right, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, Wild Charles Show. Make sure you go out and follow Colorado Gators on Facebook and check them out anytime you are. They're about an hour from Colorado Springs.
3 hours.
3 hours. So, 3 hours. 3 hours from Colorado Springs.
Of nowhere, Colorado.
It'll feel like an hour. It's a beautiful drive.
But this is where the geothermal water is. So.
They have a bunch of alligators in geothermal springs. They got
tilapia farm.
Some of the biggest snakes that I've seen, huge. I mean, you got pythons, you got anacondas, you got guys. This is an awesome place, and these guys are awesome.
900-pound alligator, 12.5 foot albino alligators, now crocodiles. The oldest running tilapia farm in North America. The tilapia farm here, my dad started. He was the first one in the United States to grow tilapia. So this tilapia farm has been running continuously since 1977 in this location.
So a ton of cool history too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lots of cool stuff to see. And an integrated ecosystem where we recycle everything. We recycle the fish by feeding them to dead alligators. Recycle the fish waste with the aquaponic system, which grows food for the tortoises and iguanas and other herbivores. So.
Very cool. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.